Hi everybody, this is Sticky Rice Stories, and we are on a series we're calling Draw, and this is my beautiful daughter. I love drawing with you.
Me too.
Do you like it? Okay. So, do you want to do the intro? Okay. Today we're going to be drawing from the letter V. We're going to make a vulture out of the letter V. Last time, me and Poetica drew a P out of a penguin. Look at that little fella. How cute is that? Did you like this one? Yes. First thing you're going to need is a ThingyDingy, which is a marker, pencil, pen, crayon. And then what else are they going to need?
More ThingyDingy.
Alright, so let's get started. Ready? This is the middle of the paper. Come down. This is the other middle of the paper. So we're kind of looking at the middle right here. And we're going to draw a V, and the way this is going to take shape is that we have to put the V on this side, okay, to give room for other things we're going to draw here, okay? So let's open our ThingyDingy, our markers, and we're going to come to this side of the paper, and we're going to come down to this area right here, okay? And we're going to kind of scoot it over, so it's going to be like right here, okay? Do a make-believe V with your finger here. Boom, 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 boom. You want to do it with me? We'll come down here, put a dot, and come down for the V. And then we're going to come down here. Don't go too close to the end of the paper because we need room there. And then we're going to come back like this. Good. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start at this point. And we're going to go up like this. And then down like that, okay? It kind of has a little slight curve here, and then come down. There. And then we're going to put our finger here at the point, come down a little right here. And then we're going to put our marker here, and then we're gonna come straight out like this. Right past this point a little bit further down, and then come across like that.
Oops.
It's okay, we'll make that into something. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to, on this side of the paper right here, a little bit to the left, we are going to draw a perfect circle as much as you can. Leave room here on this side. Good. Now you're probably looking at like, what, a vulture out of that? How are you going to do that? Right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright, so then we're going to come down to this point, go in a little bit. Okay, then we're going to bring our point here and come down and kind of round it off like that. Just like that. There you go. And then we're going to come to this point, go up a little, and then kind of make another little round like that. There you go. Hey, you had a little one. And then right at the end, we're going to come over here to the round part, and then we're going to just make a little shape like that. Right here, come down, boom, boom. There you go. And then on this side, right here, we're going to come up a little bit right here to about the halfway mark, and then you're going to kind of make a rounded off point like this. Okay, make a little bit of a round part like that, yeah. And then come in like this, boom. There you go. And then right here at the end of that, okay, right there, you're going to make a little feather. Yeah, look at that. And then from here, you're going to go back to the circle, go to the middle of the circle, scoot over a little bit, and then make a line that goes down just a little bit. And then you're going to come to this side, right? And then you're going to start your line right here, and then you're going to connect them. There you go. Then you're going to scoot over to the middle of the circle, scoot over a little bit and come down a little bit past that line. And then you're gonna go in, just like that. There you go. And now here's where it all comes together. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna go to the middle of the circle right here, and we're going to make a circle like this. If we're going too fast, you can just press pause and catch up. There you go. And you're going to, after you make your circle or oval, you can make a little line that follows that one because Vulture's head's really wrinkly. Let me drink some of this coffee. I guess I drink all the coffee right there. You know, you want some coffee? No? Okay. Now you're going to go underneath here and you're going to make a littler line like that. Then go on the very top and you're going to come to this side, right? Here's the circle and you're going to make a little shape like that. And then another little small one just like that. There you go.
That looks fun.
And now you're going to come to the middle of this circle, the outside one, and you're going to make a line that goes outside like that. And then you're going to kind of go up, start where the line is, right? After you've drawn this line, you're going to go up a little bit, start at the line, not in the line, and then make another one like that. And then you're going to go above that one, come in a little bit, right below this little wrinkle, and then you're going to make another one like that. There, and this kind of gives it some dimension, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dimension, 3-dimension. What does dimension mean? Dimension means this is flat, right? And then when you add dimension, you get this. This is where Love Robot dances. He does move and he's 3-dimensional, and I plug it into the video and I get 2-dimensional, which is this. And then 3-dimensional, insert Love Robot here, bump, and now he's dancing, right? Okay, now you're gonna go to this side of the circle, okay, to the middle part, and you're going to come out like this. Okay, one little line, then you're going to come down and kind of at an angle like that.
Okay.
And then you're going to go in just a little, just like that. Good, just like a little. You know what I mean? Yeah, V. And then you're going to come in like this. All right, what does it look like already?
A vulture.
That's right. So what we'll do is we are going to... How should we do this eyeball? This is what Ani goes. How do you want to do the eyeball?
Like a little dot here.
Okay, so you want to make a circle on the top?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's go to this top of the circle and make another circle that's touching the top part. Great job, that looks awesome. And then we'll just color in the whole eyeball. Black.
Sticky rice story.
And then you know what I'm going to do with this middle one? I'm going to extend it a bit further and then come around like this and come back like that and touch that point as if it's one feather. So you just extend it a little bit, stop, and then kind of curve back and touch the head. There you go.
Mine was already long.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Oh, you know what else we can do? At this point right here, you can kind of just come in with a line like this. Right? And that gives a more wrinkly look. You know what I mean? And then we can come underneath his neck and just make one little wrinkly line here and another little baby one right underneath. So you're going to come right underneath the circle and make one little curved line. That's good. And then make another wrinkle. Vultures are very wrinkly. And then look! Where did the V start?
Right here.
And we made a whole vulture out of a V. How cool is that? Alright, so now we're going to close our ThingyDingy. And now we're going to color it. Okay, so first color we're going to use is a brown. Okay? You can use this brown. Alright, so let's get the color brown. And we're going to just color the top part. You're making some texture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you do those sporadic kind of strokes, you'll add texture to the feathers, and that's really good because then it's going to give your character a lot more of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like he's moving.
Yeah, like this. Alright, and then we're going to color the feather on his head the same color. And then the next color we're going to get is slight orange. Okay?
Fluorescent orange?
Not fluorescent, but just orange. We're going to color his foot. I'm going to follow the contour of his foot. Kind of follow the shape and leave a little bit of gap so there's depth. You having fun?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that that was going to be a vulture?
Not really.
Were you drawing it and then you were like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now we're going to color the beak. The same color. Can leave a little bit of gaps and then kind of round his beak out with the way that you color it, and it's going to give it, again, a three-dimensional feel. Good. Now, what we need to do is we're going to color his head and his neck. And for that, we're going to color it more of a pinkish color. So you have a pink here, and I have a pink here. So let's color his face pink. Then I'm going to kind of follow his head shape and leave a bunch of gaps to make him look even more wrinkly. You just kind of follow the roundness of his head. And now he looks even more wrinkly. I have a suggestion for you. Can I show you? Let me see. When you do the coloring of the markers, you can go like this, keep the marker flat, and then come around like this. And then kind of do that. That's good. See all that texture? Leave those gaps. That's perfect because now it makes it look more wrinkly. And then you're going to color the neck, okay? And the neck, you want to leave a couple gaps in there too to make it look even more wrinkly. There you go. And I'm going to do those little round types of movements under the neck to give it some shading. And for your marker, so I have a certain kind of marker and Poetica has a certain kind of marker, and they act different. So depending on the materials that you have, some of these methods will work and some of them won't. Okay, so for yours, because yours are acid-free markers, I would take this gray, and then what you can do is go underneath. Do you mind if I draw on your paper and show you? Okay, or do you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, now since this is good. Now go under there one time with gray. Okay, now underneath this eye, that wrinkle, go underneath with the gray. You see how now there's shading? Let me see. Kind of follow this way and then kind of come under here. Alright, remember what I showed you last time. Wow, that's bright. If the sun is coming at this way, this side's lighter and the other side's darker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the sun is here hitting this part of the bird, then the other side's going to be darker. Okay, so we're going to make believe that the sun is hitting the bird right here. Okay, so you're going to want to make the shady part on the other side. Okay, remember, the sun hits here, it's going to naturally be lighter on this side and then darker on the other side. Okay, and then what I'm going to do for mine is I'm going to put gray underneath the eyes as well to give it a little bit more depth. There we go. You see how he's got more shading?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like it so far?
I like it.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of following the lines with that, okay? Now, for the rest of the bird, vultures are somewhat grayish, blackish, and brownish. So we're going to use a gray color for the wing. Let's go down and follow this is a very dark gray. So you keep going. I'm going to color just the back part of him gray and use a lighter gray. So I just switched my gray because that one was too dark. And then I'm going to leave some gaps again. Follow the lines of the bird's wing and then do that circular motion that we showed you before. We're kind of mixing up the grays here because we are having a bit of a color malfunction, right?
Yeah.
And it's fine that you switch up the colors if you need to, okay?
That looks cool. Looks like it's green and pink and gray.
Thank you very much for those kind words, my little baby. Alright, and then we gotta color his belly, which should be the same color, okay?
Oh.
And it's okay if you leave gaps. This will make texture on his belly. There you go. And then I'm going to do the circular motion underneath here and by the wing. And then I'm going to do the same thing. And then what I'm going to do is kind of dot this like this. You're kind of taking that darker color to dot the feather part, which is up here. And that creates more texture. Do the circular motion on the coloring. Same thing here. And I'm going to kind of bring this around like this to give more texture. I'm going to take the darker gray that we had earlier and kind of bring in a little bit more of the dotting effect by the belly, just like this, on the corners, and a little bit here on the booty. There. And then for the one feather in the back, brown? Yeah, let's do brown. We'll color it brown. And there we go. We did a oh, you know what would be cool too is if we took gray and put a little shade underneath him. And that's all you have to do, just kind of add a little bit of shade right at the bottom. Let the feather go up a little bit. And then what you can do is make a little bit of lines coming out so the shading looks like it's, yeah. There you go. Alright, ready? Okay, so we just drew a, go ahead, you do it.
So we just drew a vulture out of the letter V.
That's right. Thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to draw daily. Every day you draw, you get better. And thank you for joining us for Draw. Y'all have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, don't forget too, if you drew with us today, you're already getting better. Every time you draw with us, you get better. Every time you draw by yourself, you get better. Okay? So, don't forget, draw daily and spend time with your loved ones. Definitely do that. Right, baby?
Sticky Rice Stories presents Jaja.
That's right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh,
Do you want it? Do you want a present?
present.
Do you want one now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Ani, close your eyes. Okay. Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Yay! 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 Sticky Rice Stories. Everything's better when we stick together. A family of artists creating art for families.